if I'm asking, what would be the biggest change from you, from your organization and your approach?
There's a silver lining when it comes to COVID, where mental health awareness has skyrocketed during it, which I think one of it is our services, it's actually full because of COVID, because they're aware of it and started to seek help, right? And I think we do notice in the community as well, they started to be aware of what mental health is, because they are really affected by various reasons due to COVID.
Kalau biasalah, tangan ni biasa bermain dengan senduk dan sedip, tapi bila masa pandemik ni kami terpaksa bermain dengan pen dan kertas, belajar tulis surat, belajar untuk bercakap, belajar menggunakan media sosial, belajar juga untuk menggerakkan tim dan juga membuat teamwork kami sendiri. Benda ni semua adalah satu perkara baru bagi kami. Sebabnya kami selesa dengan keadaan di rumah kami dulu sebelum ni, tapi sekarang terpaksa keluar dan belajar benda-benda ni semua. Jadi ini adalah salah satu orang kata perubahan besar bagi kami.
So yeah, not really a big change, but more focused on, because before COVID, we were doing entrepreneurship, at the same time developing leaders. When COVID hit, we saw how important pemimpin-pemimpin macam Puan Nur Hayat is in the community, because we couldn't go into the community. So it was our community leaders who were able to get data, connect us to the right funders, share the right data, coordinate the implementation and coordination of all this food aid distribution and stuff like that. And so now we know that what's really important is the sustainability of the community, and for the community to have internal leaders who are able to do this. So exactly like what Puan Nur Hayat said just now, right? To develop these individuals and to get them to that point where they can play the role of a leader, we first got to make sure that their business is doing well. Once that's done, giving them training, coaching, so that they've got the experience and the confidence to play a more active role in the community.
Okay, so there is a question here. What program do you think will definitely work or needed during this era of post-COVID?
Perhaps I could just share, maybe not a program but an approach, something that has consistent engagement over a long period of time. So for example, a weekly or monthly engagement over a long period of 6 months to a year, because then that allows you to work with either a Persatuan or an NGO, a particular family or individual, to understand their needs. And again, like what Wahoo said, it could be mental health, it could be entrepreneurship, it could be income, job security, stuff like that, right? But I think that approach is more important.
How do you keep your community committed to the cause? Have you faced any dropouts, and how do you overcome that?
Incentive definitely plays a role in motivating them, but other than that as well is, I think previously I shared, right, also assessing and feedbacks. So even after the first or second session, getting feedbacks, how do they feel about it, whether is there any obstacle of them continue committing to the future sessions, because that's when we know what are the potential things that we organization can do to address those obstacles.
Sebenarnya dalam yang sekarang ni kami perlukan program yang berterusan. Maknanya ada satu period of time. Maknanya at the end kita boleh nampak apa impact daripada program tu. Kalau sebelum ni kalau bersifat touch and go, kita tak nampak di mana hala tuju tu sebenarnya. Jadi kalau ada satu period of time, maknanya ada berkala kan. Jadi at the end kita nampak okay, ini adalah result yang kita buat.
Yes, so this is basically focused on tips on tracking the impact that we create, right? So for us, we use a pre-program survey, asks us to use several factors, and this is focused on identifying factors based on the SDGs that we are creating impact on. Designing that survey, set questions, do it with each participant before the program and again after the program. And then the next thing is looking at what platforms are suited for them. So based on our research, our participants are okay with Google Forms, very easy, no problem. They also prefer phone calls, so that's important. Second, the platform. Third is making sure the language used is clear and that the participants understand the questions. Sometimes profit, loss, income, very subjective. So making sure you give a lot of examples, or if you're speaking to them, you can give examples and clarify that. And then just setting aside the resources to actually get it conducted before and after the program, and then go through the data and actually prepare the report. Because it's easy to actually just collect the data, but difficult to actually process it. Yeah.